Welcome to Point to Rise, your podcast that gives you permission to dream big, take messy action, and turn your talent into profit while turning your back on perfection. My name is Susanne, high performance and mindset coach, former international ballerina, profitable entrepreneur, and founder of Point to Rise, a movement designed to empower dancers. It is my mission to use my own story as an inspiration for today's generation of dancers. And now sit back, stretch, warm up, or zip your coffee and love learning how much it matters to point at yourself first to rise to all that you are capable of. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Point to Rise podcast. I am so grateful you are here today. All right, today I am going to talk to you to stop waiting and to just start to give yourself the permission to do what you want to do. And I want to go back here a little bit because this is not just coming from somewhere. For sure, has there been a journey around giving myself permission, or better, the lack of, because I was so attached to what other people thought of me. I was so attached to what I thought I needed to be in order to be successful, that I had completely forgotten that everything that I want is really truly inside of me. Everything that I want, I just need to give myself the permission and take the steps to go get it. Now, as a professional dancer, I thought that wasn't an option. I had to just be quiet and do what I was told to do in order to be seen, heard, and loved. And that actually, you guys, held me quite far back because it made me angry. It made me angry, and I moved that anger. Actually, I portrayed it onto the company, my bosses, the choreographers, the other people around me, everybody else but myself. I didn't even know what that was myself. So this is why I believe this kind of work, our inner work, understanding ourselves, understanding our behaviors, understanding that we are in charge, understanding that our thoughts are truly creating our reality is so important. Doing the work in the studio is great, but if you don't know who you are, if you're not capable to give yourself permission to either step back and take a rest and be okay with it without beating yourself up, or giving yourself the permission to shine as bright without being fearful what other people think of you or judge you or look at you strangely. It has all to do with the ability to give yourself permission to shine your very brightest. Now, you may ask yourself, what can I do to give myself permission? Well, the very, very simple answer here is just do it. Just keep giving yourself permission to show up as your very best self, to be the best person that you can be. Give yourself permission to rest, to have grace with yourself, that you don't have to be 110% every single day. Now, this is easier said than done because there is so much more deep down at the roots. They go so deeply into the ground. So where could you start? I would say you start with finding a community like the Point to Rise community to really surround yourself with the knowledge and the people that are talking about these things. I realized that neither in my training, nor was when I was professionally active, did we ever talk about these kind of things. Self-development. It is so important that you know what you want and who you are, and that you detach yourself from what other people want, the stories that have been built up in the industry, that who and what you have to be in order to get the job or get the role or get that certain engagement. So I encourage you, give yourself permission to learn new things about yourself every single day. Give yourself permission to get better every single day. When we are not having that, or when we are denying ourselves giving ourselves permission. So when we're denying ourselves the permission to be our very best, we're taking our power away. And that is exactly why there is so much suffering in the industry. Because when you don't have power in yourself, when you don't believe that you are a masterpiece, then other people can do with you whatever they want to. They can tell you who and what you have to be. They can tell you that you shouldn't be eating for 14 days. I am over exaggerating, but you get my point, right? If you don't have your power, if you're not grounded, if you don't give yourself permission to be the very best that you can be, you won't be. Nobody else can give that to you. So start with doing the work. If you're looking for a community, Point to Rise is a wonderful place to start at. We are on Facebook as a private community, and you have access to all of the podcast series that I'm putting out 3 times a week. All right, guys, here is my permission for you. If you need it, if you can't give it to yourself yet, that's okay. Listen to my words. You have the permission, written or verbally, whatever works for you, that you can shine your very brightest. Now you go and have your very best day. I'm sending you so much love. Till next time. Bye. Thank you so much for listening. If this message resonates with you, please pass it on to someone who needs to hear this right now. And if you like what you've heard, your feedback will go a very long way. If you just take 30 seconds and leave me a 5-star review, that would mean the world to me. Till next time, point at yourself to rise to all that you are capable of.